Hello, everyone.
Hello, teacher.
How are you guys? Okay, Gloria, is everything all right? Oscar,
Hello, Roberto.
how's
How
it
are you?
going? I'm very well, and you?
I'm fine too.
That's good. Good to know. Is it raining there too, or no?
Yes. And last week rain, but not so rain a lot. It's a few rain, a little rain.
Okay. Just enough to get you wet.
Yes.
Okay. Gloria, is everything all right? Camila?
Hello, Roberto. Yes, I'm all right. Thank you. And you?
I'm okay, thank
All
you.
right, teacher.
Is it raining there too, Camila?
No,
not?
always hot here.
Yeah, okay, because it's been raining a lot in São Paulo, Paraná,
Yes.
Florida. Okay,
Not here.
okay. All right. Okay, one more has arrived.
Teacher, Floripa, don't.
It's not raining.
It's not raining
Ah,
now.
Yes.
it's not
Yet,
raining yet.
yet.
Yes.
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 I think. I
yes.
hope.
Well, a little rain sometimes is good.
Yes. I
Okay.
prefer tonight.
So you can sleep better?
Yes, and I can't to go out.
What do you mean? You prefer the rain at night so you can go out? I don't get it.
No, I prefer to rain tonight because I like go out during the day.
Ah, you prefer the rain
Okay.
at night. I
At
see it.
night.
Yes.
I
At
got it
night.
now. Yeah, because you like going out during the day. Okay.
Yes.
I got it now. Okay.
Okay.
Uh
And you?
Marcela, here's not rain, it's just cold. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
But I never go out at night. Okay.
Only talk to us.
Yes. Which is very nice. Okay.
Yes.
It's better than going out and taking a
Yes.
chance with the virus because the
Yeah.
numbers here are all.
Yes. Um. Anything change?
Yes. As of yesterday, there are some new restrictions. Okay.
Oh.
Again,
Uh,
it's not
what?
as bad as in Belgium. Belgium, all bars and restaurants are closed again for another
Okay.
30 days.
And Italy?
Italy, no, but
Mm.
bars, restaurants, clubs, no, clubs have not opened yet, but bars and restaurants and bingo houses, they have to close at 10 o'clock and they cannot have any table with more than 6 people.
Okay.
So, and they increased the social distancing,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and
Okay.
of course, all parks have been closed. So walking in a park, not for some time again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Situation is not good again.
Roberto, I think all the countries in Europe,
All the
Yes.
country?
Yes,
European,
there we are facing.
European countries, all.
Yeah, we are facing what they call it a second wave. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, the numbers here are back to like 10, 11, 12,000 cases, positive case a day.
Ooh.
Okay. So maybe it's not as bad as in
Increasing.
March. Yes, but this number less than 2 months ago was less than 100. Now it's 11,000.
Yeah.
So you can see there has been a great increase. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe if things don't change until the end of this week, they might impose new restrictions. by the end of this week. So we are just living. I went to the supermarket today very fast. I stocked some food. So if they decided to lock down again, at least I'll have some food for the next 2 or 3 weeks, okay? But I don't know.
Probably the problems is they start the winter
Yes,
there.
yes, yes. As I said, it is cold, understand?
Yes, yes.
And the problem is I left all my heavy jackets and heavy coats in Belgium. I didn't bring
Wow.
any back
Wow.
with me. That's why every day I'm wearing the same jacket. Okay.
Wow.
Yes, I left all the heavy. I have about 6 or 7 big heavy coats, and they are all in Belgium.
Wow.
And my brother was going to bring them to me at the end of this month, in a week from today, as a matter of fact. But all the flights have been canceled, so he's not coming.
Wow. Again.
Again,
Yeah.
internal flights.
Wow.
Okay.
But
So
there are train.
yeah, trains. Yes, yes. But they limited the number of trains.
Yes.
No, the
Per
number of
wagon, huh?
no, but the number of people has been limited for a long time, since March. Okay. But the number of trains, for example,
Yeah.
there used to be like 10, 12, 15 trains from here to Milano every day. Now there are about 4. And
Oh.
only a certain number of people can be placed per wagon, as Oscar said.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is no in this place, teacher.
Gloria, I'm going to be very honest with you. We live about 30 kilometers from the Swiss Alps. I live, okay? In the city here, it's difficult to snow. But if you want to see lots of snow all year round, you just need to drive up 30 kilometers, okay?
In the winter.
Because I live about, yes, in the winter. I live about 50 kilometers away from Mont Blanc. You know Mont Blanc?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Famous
near.
mall.
It's very,
Yeah,
yes,
it's very near.
yes.
Yeah.
The Swiss tunnel that you need to cross to arrive here, it crosses Switzerland and then you enter in France. It's less than an hour from here, okay?
Oh,
So it's
so
very
close.
close. Yes.
Yeah.
But if I want to go to France, France is 30 kilometers from here too, okay? So Nice is an hour, okay?
Okay.
Huh?
Yes. Yeah, but I'm not going anywhere, don't worry.
Close the border.
Yes, it's
Not
dangerous.
now. Not now.
Yeah, it's not the time to travel now. And today we are not having any grammar this week, okay? I decided to switch gears a little bit. We are having passages, CNN newspapers articles. Let's update you guys with what's going on in the world. You're going to see some of the effects of this pandemic, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to share my screen. And the first thing I found today, okay, date, see, 19th of October, 2020, is that one of the iconic hotels in New York is shutting down. After like 100 years of very, very good occupants.
Is the news today? Today news.
Yes, today news.
Yeah.
It's the Roosevelt Hotel.
Yeah.
They decided to close down after almost 100 years
They closed definitively.
Wow.
I beg your pardon?
They closed definitively.
Definitely, yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Really?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
I think it's temporary. Yeah.
No. They, as we say in English, they went out of business. Okay.
The hotel broke.
They did not use the word
Broken.
Understand?
Broken.
They didn't use the word broken. Okay, because you bankrupt probably when you don't have money to pay the suppliers, you don't have money to pay employees, understand? But this is a traditional hotel. Maybe they had money to pay the suppliers, they had money to pay the employees, but they ran out of money, understand? So they cannot keep the hotel open without guests. That's the point. Okay.
Wow.
And it's an iconic hotel. Okay. If you have ever been to New York, maybe you
Is
have
it
not
like
stayed.
Copacabana Palace?
I would say so. Yes, I would say so. It's a classical hotel. Maybe more famous than this would be the Plaza Hotel, which was bought by the present president of the United States some time ago. And he, let's say, split it into two parts. He made some private flats and sold, and the hotel today is much smaller than it used to be. So today, let's say, it's not as imponent as it used to be in the past, the Plaza Hotel. Okay. But Roosevelt was an icon. Okay. Oh, let's read this. Let's understand this. Let's talk about this, and then we'll talk about maybe places nearby where you live. Okay. Oh, Camila, can you read this first paragraph, please? Since 1924.
Since 1924, the Roosevelt Hotel has been a witness to history. The New York City landmark was the election headquarters for Governor Thomas Dewey.
Governor.
Governor Thomas Dewey, when he incorrectly announced he defeated Harry Truman in the 1948 presidential election. It has served as the backdrop for movies such as The Irishman, and it helped start a New Year's Eve tradition. A fixture of the Manhattan skyline, the hotel boasts elegant architecture, and it is
Minutes away.
minutes away from Times Square and Grand Central Terminal.
Okay. Any question about this part, guys?
Fixture.
Some of the characteristics, okay? It's a mark. In this case, a mark of the Manhattan skyline, okay?
Okay.
A characteristic, okay? If you look at a photograph of Manhattan skyline, you can see it there because it's a very tall building, a very big hotel.
Okay.
Boasts.
Yes, boasts means it shows up, it imposes, it presents elegant architecture, understand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's characterized by elegant architecture, okay?
Okay.
Any other question about this or no?
No.
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 Okay. Gloria, can you read the second part, please?
But now the Roosevelt Hotel will no longer bear witness to motion picture or moments in history. The hotel will permanently close its doors this year. A spokesperson told CNN in a statement. The Roosevelt Hotel, owned by Pakistan International Airlines, cited the coronavirus pandemic and the ensuing drop in business as in business as the principal reasons it will increase operations.
Increase, no,
We
cease.
cease operations.
Yes, we stop operation. We'll cease. Okay.
Operation.
Cease is stop, teacher.
Yes, like in Portuguese, to
Yeah.
cease.
Okay.
It's very similar in Portuguese. Okay, we'll stop the operations.
Okay.
Any other question?
Yes, ensuing drop.
And the resulting drop, the resulting, okay, the ensuing drop, it's the number of business fell down a lot, okay? Decreased a lot. Oh, the coronavirus pandemic was the motive. And as a consequence, the business, okay?
Okay.
So New York is closed. They cannot receive Brazilians. They cannot receive many other citizens. Okay. And then the business decreased a lot. So it will cease operations. You see,
Yeah. Okay.
apparently
Teacher-
they did not bankrupt. Okay. They just decided to close it because they don't want to put more money in the hotel. That's the problem. Understand? Yes, Erica.
Teacher, bear witness.
Bear.
Ah,
Bear witness.
it's Cecilia, right? Hello, Cecilia.
Yes.
Yes, Cecilia.
Yeah, I confused with the voice of Erica. Okay. That's easy. This is a very interesting verb, Cecilia. Everybody in this class, I'm sure, knows and uses this verb, and probably is the only verb that is well known in the past participle. But nobody knows or nobody's aware of this verb in the present. The verb is to bear, the past tense is bore, and the past participle, here comes the surprise, is born to be alive.
Oh.
Okay,
Nice.
everybody knows because you see, it's one of those things we talked about when we studied the passive voice. If you say, my mother bore me in Piracicaba. Okay? Isn't it a stupid sentence? Is it necessary to say that my mother bore me? Understand? Only a mother can bear a child. Understand? Yeah, it was not possible for my father to do that. It was not possible for another person to do that. So this is considered very bad English because it's a stupid thing. So what we do? We get bear, bore whom? Me. So we say I. Bore is in the past. So we use the verb to be in the past. I was. Past participle, born. Where? In Piracicaba. Okay? That's
Okay,
what
teacher.
everybody knows. I was born. And the Roosevelt will no longer bear witness. That means this hotel has been there for so many years that has been the witness of many important events that happen in New York. Understand the word witness or no?
Yes.
So no longer will bear witness, will no longer be the witness, will be able to, let's say, to be the source, okay, to motion pictures or moments in history, okay? This movie here was launched not long ago. The Irishman is a very new movie, very long.
3 hours.
Exactly, a 3-hour movie, okay? With Al Pacino, a lot of very good actors, okay? And part of the movie happened there, okay? It was made at the Roosevelt Hotel. Another question about this part?
No.
No.
See, I told you that everybody would be familiar with the verb to bear in the past participle.
Yes.
Yeah, I am sure that even some Americans are not familiar with the verb to bear, okay? Because it's very difficult to use it. Yes, like it's the same of the animal, bear, okay? It's the same spelling. Yeah, bear, not beer. Beer is what you drink, okay? Yeah, do not walk into a restaurant and ask for a bear instead of a beer, okay?
Mhm.
You might get hurt. So we drink beer. Bear is the animal, like a polar bear, for example. But we have the verb to bear, that is
Panda bear.
to give birth to a child. Okay,
Mhm.
that's to bear. But as I said, it's only used in the past participle. Born to be alive. Okay. Regina, can you read this part? The coronavirus has devastated.
Yes. No.
No?
teacher.
Do it too.
I'm sorry.
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
due the current, yeah.
Do
Due
do
to the current
Yes.
due to the current due to the
unprecedented environment.
due to the current unprecedented environment and the continued uncertain impact from COVID-19, the owners of the Roosevelt Hotel have made the difficult decision to close the hotel, and the associates were notified this week. Notified this week. The statement read: the iconic hotel, along with most of New York City, has experienced very low
demand,
and as a result, the hotel will cease operation before the end of the year. There are currently no plans for the building beyond the schedule closing.
Okay, good. Any question about this?
No.
Oh,
Okay. Patricia, are you there? She came in, she got away. I saw her coming in. Okay. Oscar, can you read this part for us, please?
sure. The coronavirus has devastated the hospitality industry, forcing many hotels around the country to take drastic steps to survive. Occupancy rates have reached new laws, and many employees in the industry have been furloughed or laid off.
Okay, we don't pronounce, yeah, we say for loud, we don't pronounce the GH, for loud or laid off.
Furloughed, okay, or laid off.
Okay, laid off means fired permanently. Furloughed means they are put on like wait, understand? It's like this is the situation of my brother, who is an executive chef in a restaurant in Belgium, but the restaurant closed as of Saturday, so he has been furloughed. That means he stays at home, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But he was not laid off, okay?
But
it's temporary. Yeah.
Yes. In relation, you're going to ask. Yes, I knew you would ask me that. Now, here in Europe, when such decisions are made, employees are put on temporary unemployment benefits.
Okay.
So they receive from the government.
Oh.
Only.
Yes.
Like here.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
but the same salary, the restaurant,
How many days, teacher?
30 days to start with. The restaurant pays the same salary. Maybe that's the
Yes.
difference between here and in
Yeah, yeah,
Brazil.
yeah, yes, yes.
But the problem is the restaurant pays the employees, okay, the same salary. But the problem is the restaurants, the government is not going to pay any bonus, any extra time, any, for example, as an executive chef, my brother has access to profit, part of the profit, understand?
Yes.
And in this case, he's not working, he's not getting. So
Mhm.
probably I would say that, to be honest, his salary is going to be about 50% of
Okay.
what he actually earns. Okay?
Mhm.
Okay.
Which is going
Okay.
to impact him in a certain way. Okay?
Mhm.
But if you don't have any bonuses, if you don't have any extra, if you don't have any benefits, you will receive 100% of your salary. Okay?
Mhm.
Any other question about the previous part that Oscar read?
No.
Nope.
Richard, tá.
Huh?
Have Richard.
Richard, have Richard,
Richard.
Rich,
Richard.
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 Yes, we talked about this in our last class, like
Yes.
when the guy reached for the snake
Ah, yes.
in the water. This when you stretch your arms and
Yeah,
you try
yes.
to get. So the occupants rates have reached new lows. So
Mm-hmm.
this is a hotel with more than 50 floors. 50 floors. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine they have like 5 people, 5 guests in a hotel like
Mm-hmm.
this, a hotel that can easily accommodate 5,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
That's impossible to maintain a hotel. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Any other question or no?
No.
No.
Okay. Cecilia, hello. Are you still there? Cecilia,
Oh, hi, teacher.
hello. I thought you had
Hello.
taken a break to eat something.
No.
Can you read this part? According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics,
Okay. According to Bureau of Labor Statistics, the user,
statistics.
the USA statistics.
Oh, this
The
is
US,
important for you. You are an accountant. Okay.
the US leisure
Statistics.
and hospitality
Hospitality.
industry lost 7.5 million jobs in April, and since then, only about half of those jobs have been added back.
Edit.
Added back. In addition, a survey
Survey.
by the American Hotel Lodging Association found that 74% of U.S. hotels say more layoffs are coming if the industry doesn't get additional
Federal
assistance.
assistance.
Named after President Theodore Roosevelt, the hotel has also been seen in films including Made in Manhattan, Malcolm X, and Wall Street.
Okay. Made in Manhattan, Malcolm X, and Wall Street. Okay. Any question about this?
No.
Nope.
You see, people say that in Brazil there are like 12 million people unemployed, okay? Only in the hospitality business, the United States lost 7.5 million jobs. And only half, like 3.75, got back to work. That means 3.75 million people are still unemployed from the industry, hospitality industry. Okay?
Okay.
Any other question about this?
Layoffs are demissions.
Firing.
Firing.
To lay off is to fire, you know? It's
Okay.
when you tell an employee you don't need his services anymore, okay? That's why many times people say, I was laid off, I was fired. It's the same.
Okay.
Any other question about this part or no?
No.
Okay, well, we finished. In addition, it was at the Roosevelt Hotel Grill in 1929 where Guy Lombardo first broadcast Auld Lang Syne on New Year's Eve. You see, that's why they say the tradition of New Year's Eve started at the Roosevelt Hotel, okay? Because it's very close to Times Square where you have the big New Year's celebration every year, okay? So, is there any other question about this or no?
No.
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Now we are going to continue looking at newspapers, but now there is an interesting passage here that was published at the Wall Street Journal in 2017. The point is, listen carefully to this passage about predicting the next pandemic. This was in 2017.
Yeah.
They didn't know anything about the
Three
COVID-19.
years before.
Yes.
Yes.
Ago.
So what I'd like you to do is listen to it and see, okay? Oh my gosh, where is the link? I was sure I had added a link here. Okay. Okay. Give me a minute. I'm sure I had included the link predicting the next pandemic from Wall Street Journal. Okay. Okay. That's terrible. I can't find the link. I checked the link this morning when I was preparing the class, and now I try to find it. Maybe I'll look at YouTube. I was trying to find and says, no, you have to subscribe to the newspaper to see it. I'm not going to subscribe to the Wall Street. Okay. The Wall predicting the next pandemic from Wall Street Journal 2017. Holy moly, where are you? Sorry, guys. Okay. We can read, of course. No, but I'm sure okay, I got it. I found it. Predicting. What I was going to ask you as I'm trying to upload this audio is, has any iconic or important place in your area shut down due to the pandemic or not yet? Understand my question?
Yes.
Huh?
Can you repeat, please? Roberto?
Yes, if any place, it doesn't matter if it's a famous restaurant or a famous hotel or a famous whatever, has it been closed as a consequence, a direct consequence of the pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic in your area?
In Belo Horizonte, yes, teacher.
What, Marcel?
One restaurant, very famous.
Yeah,
It's closed.
permanently?
Yes, permanently.
Yuck. It makes me very sad when I see that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the name of it?
I forgot.
Wow, it must be really famous. I
Yeah.
don't even remember the name.
1 minute, teacher.
It's at the tip of the tongue, huh? Are you
Yes.
familiar with this expression? They have same expression in English. It's at the tip of the tongue, but I can't remember the name.
Tip
Yeah.
of the tongue.
At the tip of the tongue.
Yes.
Tip of the tongue.
Yes, teacher, I remember Mercado da Boca.
Mercado da Boca?
Da Boca
Da
was
Boca.
Mouth.
Yes.
Yeah. Was it famous there?
yes, it was
Traditional.
center of with very restaurants in there.
Ah, it was like a food place with a lot of restaurants inside, yes?
Yeah.
Like
Yes,
Ah.
Not
uh,
traditional, teacher, but it is a recent place with the modern architecture.
architecture.
yes.
Where? In Belo Horizonte? You're
Yeah.
talking about this place?
Yeah.
Nova Lima. Nova Lima.
Ah, in Nova Lima.
Near Belo Horizonte.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. And it closed permanently.
Yes.
This is very sad. Okay. I found the article. I found the passage. I'd like what I want you to do. I just want you to do one thing. You are listening to some people that were hired by the Wall Street to analyze the effect of the next pandemic. Why? Because this is has a direct effect in the stock markets, understand? So they wanted to be prepared for the next pandemic. What I'd like you to pay attention is to see if they were right or wrong in their predictions made in 2017. Understand my point?
Yeah.
If they were precise or if they were not very precise, okay, if they were right or if they were not very right. Okay, it's not very long, but it's very important to focus and pay attention. See if you can listen to me, to it, please.
Predicting the next pandemic.
Okay.
Where will the next pandemic come from? Likely from bats. Fighting emerging infectious diseases costs billions of dollars, as the AIDS pandemic and the recent Ebola epidemic in West Africa attest. So researchers from New York City-based nonprofit EcoHealth Alliance set out several years ago to try to pinpoint where and how future pandemics might erupt. Analyzing a database of wildlife species and viruses known to infect mammals and people, they calculated how many unknown viruses may be out there, who carries them and where they are likely to be. Most new infectious diseases, such as HIV, Ebola and SARS, originate in animals and spill over into humans. If the viruses that cause them then start spreading from one person to another, they can cause outbreaks. Predicting the next pandemic is more critical now than ever, said Peter Daszak, disease ecologist and president of EcoHealth Alliance. The rate at which new viruses are infecting people is increasing, a consequence in part of global travel and economic development. We travel the world in one day, and we take the viruses we pick up with us, Dr. Daszak said. That's how viruses become pandemics. Using a database of 2,805 mammal virus connections, The researchers found that bats harbor nearly twice as many viruses that either threaten humans today or could threaten them in the future than the next mammal on the list, primates. Rodents came in third. Bats can infect people directly and by infecting other animals such as primates. If you think back over the last 20 years, we've had Ebola virus, SARS, MERS, Nipah virus, Hendra virus in Australia. These viruses are all carried by bats, said Dr. Dasek, who was senior author of the study and led the group doing the research. Each of more than 1,200 bat species has on average 17.22 viruses likely to cause disease in people, he said. He said that 53 bat viruses have infected people, so most of the viruses are still unknown and have yet to strike, he said. There are literally thousands of potentially infectious viruses waiting to be discovered in bats, he said. The researchers analyzed which types of viruses pose the most danger to humans, showing that those that infect lots of species are significantly more likely to infect people. They then identified hotspots where bats, primates and other mammals carry the unknown viruses and are coming into increasing contact with humans, places like the Amazon in Brazil, where logging businesses and roads such as the Trans-Amazonian Highway have penetrated forests rich with wildlife, or West Africa, where agricultural development is unearthing rats, mice and other rodents. Rodents are also a threat in parts of the mountain states and southwestern U.S., as suburbs develop and more people engage in outdoor activities, Dr. Dasek said. Primates are a risk in Central Africa, where they are hunted, and in Southeast Asia, where people live in close quarters with macaques, the nonprofit said. The idea is to get out there and stop pandemics, Dr. Dasek said. And the first step to stopping it is understanding where these viruses are. Given all the travel and economic development in the world now, it's the best it's ever been from a virus's point of view, and that's the challenge. How do we get ahead of that curve, he said. If we just sit here and wait, we will discover all of these unknown viruses, but we'll do it the hard way, by having pandemics.
Did you get the 3 predicted sources of the virus that would probably strike us? That they made? Bats.
Primates and other mammals.
Rodents.
Rodents.
Other rodents.
Rodents, bats, and what else?
Rats.
Primates.
No, rodents includes rats.
Okay.
Yes.
I think Cecilia is saying something there.
I say primates.
Maybe primates?
Primates, teacher.
Now it's perfect. What are primates, Cecilia?
Like monkey.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, the family of monkeys,
Man.
gorilla, a man.
The man is a primate too.
A primate too. Yeah, okay. But some men are just like a gorilla, okay? So it's okay. Yeah, gorilla, chimpanzee, okay? Now, were they right? Did the COVID-19 came from any of these animals mentioned or no?
Yes, bats.
Yes.
Was it bats again, the source of the virus?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody agrees or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Marcela said yes. Raquel is quiet. I don't know what's happening. Maybe she's
One
sleeping
of
there
the
because she's one of the sources. Camila,
Is the best.
Oscar. Hey, why is everybody quiet? You didn't understand anything or you just took a nap? Vanessa.
Canap.
Yeah. Yeah, I think everybody took a nap there because everybody's quiet.
Por isso.
Gislaine.
Hi, teacher.
Did you take a nap there while I was playing?
No, no.
Do you agree with the girls? They predicted that would come from bats,
Ai,
or you have no idea?
no, no. Yes, yes, yes. I agree. But
Yes,
You're talking like a typical
I read
woman.
about this.
No. Oh yes. No. Oh yes. I agree. No. Make up your mind. Is it a yes or a no?
yes.
Yes,
Okay. Thank you. And you,
Yeah, I
Raquel?
think it's a catastrophic prediction.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the guy said that there are more than 1,000 different types of bats, and each
Yes.
one of them holds a lot of viruses.
Yeah.
So maybe we can expect more things to come, unfortunately.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I agree.
Anyway, I do have the article here. Okay. Oh, where will the next pandemic come from? Likely from bats. Okay. So I'd like you to read this at home. Circle. Don't need to Google anything. Okay. Just circle the passages that you do not understand. Okay. I prefer that we discuss in class, and tomorrow we'll listen again and read this. Okay.
Okay. It's
Okay,
okay.
teacher.
All right. See you guys
All right.
tomorrow. Have a good
Bye.
evening.
See you,
I'll see you
teacher.
Thank
bye,
tomorrow.
you, Roberto. Thank
teacher.
you.
Have a good
Bye.
evening.
Bye, guys.
Good
See you
call.
all guys tomorrow. Bye
Yeah,
bye.
for sure.
Bye bye, bye, guys.
Bye bye now.
Bye bye.